Hi, this is Brooke, and today I want to talk to you about my best meal tip. So about a couple of weeks ago, I was actually interviewed, and one of the questions that I was asked was, what is your best meal choice tip? And this seems to be a question that's bantered around quite a lot, and everyone's dying to know the answer for what it is. And so I wanted to share with you my answer because I feel it's kind of like the piece that we've been missing for a while. So it's a completely different answer from what you've heard before, but it actually complements that answer. So what I answered was, now when it comes to what we should be eating for optimal health, for weight loss, for energy, for vitality, we know what we should be eating. You know, this question is so, what's that phrase? It's a moot point because we know what we're supposed to eat. We know we need good quality protein. We know we need lots of vegetables. We know we need really good quality fats in our diet. There's nothing new in this information, and there's not going to be anything new in this information. But we know just having this information, it's not the complete picture because we've had this information for some time and we've been following it for some time, and something still isn't right. You know, people are still struggling to lose weight, or they're able to lose weight but they put it back on, or they're having lots of digestive issues, and it's like something's just not quite right. So my focus and kind of like the missing piece in this puzzle here is, let's think less about what we're eating and more about how we actually eat that meal. Now, I'm not saying that what we eat isn't important. Of course we know that that's important. My point is, we know what we're supposed to eat. We know what the contents of our plate are supposed to be. But when we look at how we eat, we get an understanding of why things have been an issue, or why we haven't had the results that we want. The majority of us these days eat the majority of our meals under stress. We eat in front of the computer, we eat in meetings, we eat when we're on the telephone, we eat in front of the TV, we eat in the car. I used to be the Nazi for eating in the car, and I thought I was so productive, you know. I was saving time, I was stuffing this food in whilst I was zipping from here to there. What we now know though, when we're eating under stressful situations, it greatly diminishes our digestive system. It minimizes the assimilation of nutrients, so how much nourishment and nutrition we actually get from the food we're eating, and it really negatively impacts our metabolism. What this information is telling us is that you could be eating the most nutritionally balanced meal. So let's say you had, and I always just have this image in my mind of this meal, probably from when I used to work back in a hardcore bodybuilding gym, of boiled chicken and broccoli, right? Like the most uninspiring meal as far as I'm concerned. But let's look at it from a nutritional point of view. Lean quality protein, good vegetables, and I would just let's add in some avocado or some olive oil for some good quality fats. Looking at this meal, we're getting everything that we're told we need from a nutritional perspective. But if you eat that in a stressful environment, you're affecting how your body can utilize that nutrition. So your body is going to struggle to properly digest that food. Your body isn't going to extract the maximum amount of nutrition from those foods, and your metabolism is greatly diminished. So even though you're eating this really good, like nutritionally balanced meal, you're still struggling in terms of your digestion, your metabolism, your general health, and your weight loss. So what do we do instead? We want to shift how we eat so that we're not eating under a stressful situation anymore. We want to be eating in a relaxed environment. And what this means for you is you want to make eating the only thing that you are doing at that time. So you've got to switch off the television, you've got to get off Facebook, you've got to put your phone down, you've got to get out of the car, or at least pull over on the side of the road and turn the car off so you can focus on the meal. And we're not eating at our work desk, we're not eating in meetings. We want to have the eating be the only thing that's happening. And you want to bring your full presence and awareness to the meal. So when you Bring that spoon or that fork full of food up to your mouth. Smell the food before you put it in your mouth. Get a sense of what that smells like. And as you put the food into your mouth, really tune into how that feels inside your mouth. What's the texture? You want to chew the food really, really well. Digestion starts in the mouth. So many digestive problems these days are caused because we're eating under stress, we're scoffing food in, we're not actually chewing, and so we're getting these huge chunks of food hitting our stomach and hitting the rest of our digestive system, which they're just not designed to function in that way or to handle those huge chunks of food. So chew the food properly and really pay attention to what happens with the food as you chew it, because a lot of foods will actually change their taste and their texture as you chew them. So when you are in a relaxed state and you're present and aware, you can actually tune into this and tune into what's happening inside your body. We also want to take time to, after we've finished each mouthful, check in with yourself and question, bring some awareness to, how does this feel inside my body? Now that it's inside of me, how is my body reacting to it? Does it feel good? Does it feel weighed down? Does it feel sluggish? Does it feel energized? Does it feel light? Does it feel nothing? What's happening? Bring in awareness to how that food is affecting your body. And we also want to bring in awareness to whether or not we are full now, whether or not we actually need to eat anymore. So take a mouthful, chew it really well. Once you've swallowed it, take a second to feel in and ask, do I need more food or have I had enough? So bringing in this level of awareness and presence and relaxation, we actually gain so much information from our meal times, which we miss when we're rushing around and eating whilst we're on the go. Not only that, the relaxation response fires up your digestion, which means you're going to extract the maximum amount of nutrients from the food you're eating, whatever it is that you're eating. Your body is able to break it down really efficiently so it can get rid of any of the waste products easily and efficiently. And in doing all of this, you're actually really boosting your metabolism. So, and I'm kind of cautious to say this, but irrespective of what you eat, you've put your body in the most prime metabolic state to be able to handle that food. So you can see that when we put the two together, what it is that you're eating, which you already know, and how you eat, and bringing in that relaxation response, when we put these two together, you can actually start to really make some gains with your health and with your weight loss journey. So put those into practice. I would love to hear how you go with these. It does require a slowing down, which is so challenging in this busy world we live in, but it's so important if you want to have good digestion, good energy, good health, and to be able to lose that weight that you've been hanging on to for a while. Now, if this all sounds quite good, but it just feels like it's too much work, or you just don't feel like you've got the time and the space, or you just don't even know how to put this into your day, please get in contact with me. Either leave a comment below this video, hit me up on Facebook at Brooks Ortiz, or through my website at brooksortiz.com. And I'll be more than happy to jump on the phone with you and just nut out what's going on for you, what are some things you can put into practice so that we can start to shift this perspective around health and weight loss for you. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.